Now, I've been waiting to do a review for this game for quite a long time. Now, even though I haven't actually finished the final boss battle because, well, it's kind of like a game where you have to keep doing it again and again and again and you'll get it, basically shooting him in the heart. But I feel like today is a great day that, you know what, I know most of the story, I've already seen the ending because I want to see it. Let's review Resident Evil Revolutions for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Now, would you say that this is basically your basic type of a horror game? Well, yes and no. The thing is, if you are a beginner for Resident Evil like me once, and you don't know anything that much about this game or about the whole series, but you've heard of Resident Evil beforehand, haven't you? Well, it's a great game to start out, as of that this one is 16 and the original I think was 16. It's still a game that you could get a bit of an induction to. Now, if you don't know, that this is basically a remaster. Yeah, it's a remaster. Take a look. Now, the reason why I ordered it on the PlayStation 3, because I'm starting to do that now, is because, well, just in case if something wrong goes with the PlayStation 4, or if I decide to delete it. But, yet again, if you see from the back cover, that's the PlayStation 4, and this one's the PlayStation 3. They're different, they are. In a way that the online feature is not featured onto the Peggy stuff, which meaning that there's probably no online stuff whatsoever. But there are some differences between the games. Now, even though I have actually never played it on the PlayStation 3, I only played it on the PlayStation 4, I definitely know there's some differences. Because when looking up from gameplays with used to just to help me on this game, to, you know, just to, that's kind of like, where do I go? I do know that there are some changes. Now, is this a great starting beginner for an Uncharted person who, not Uncharted, for Resident Evil? Well, if you're 15, I suggest you try out Resident Evil 4 on the Wii and PlayStation 2. Within that would be the only modern day 15 game that's Resident Evil. It's a game that is old in textures and the style is old, but if you want to know the Resident Evil series, I suggest you start playing that and then go on this one second. Because if you thought Resident Evil 4 was good, man, we're only getting started here. Now, I will agree that at points this game, you know, like all other Resident Evil games, they're supposed to scare you, but this one did at first, but during the end of the game, it didn't. Well, certainly gripped me on to like, I want to keep playing it again and again and again. But now I've gotten to the final boss, it's going to be a little bit longer now until I finish the game, because I don't want to spend hours on it. And of course gameplay footage will come to Addy's games once we're done with the stuff at the moment. But this game, I would say, is quite good. The story is basically that you're playing as Jill and also a person beside you called Parker, and you're going into this old boat and to explore the secrets of Feltro. Basically, they started this big city panic they did, and they destroyed a city they did. Yeah, believe it or not. So it's one of those sad things. Now, Feltro is referenced again in Resident Evil Revolutions 2, and if you don't notice, well, I'm not 18, so I can't actually play that game, which I just want to go on to my second point. One thing I don't basically understand about most of these Resident Evil games, so you've got this one that's age 16, then you've got Resident Evil 4, the old one, which is rated to 15, and then you've got other games that basically most Resident Evil games are rated 18. So is it like they can't really, like Peggy can't decide, oh hey, this game's out, this game will be blah 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 blah. Or maybe it's because of the graphics design and how modern games are basically more violent within Resident Evil. Now, if you want to start out for the series in Resident Evil, and if you're 16, if you've got a PlayStation 4, get on PlayStation 4. If you've got a PlayStation 3, get on PlayStation 3. Because this is a good game with a good story, and I feel like it's better on modern day consoles, and that's why I mainly got the PlayStation 4 to, you know, play the modern day stuff. I have no idea what's wrong with my hair today. But one thing I do find sad is that Feltro is kind of like the main enemies for this one, and their revival act is basically the one that starts this whole thing up, and we know that it's all fake. But even though Feltro's in here, I'm not too sure. Are they mentioned again in Revelations 2? Because if so, it's just like, I would like to know a bit more about, you know, Feltro. I would like to play more in that part. And because I feel like they don't get more screen time as they need to. Like, I tried searching up, oh hey, was this person ever referenced in previous Resident Evil games or modern day ones apart from Revelations 2, and I couldn't find anything. So it looks like that maybe these worlds of Resident Evil have separate universes. But the game, do I think it's bad? No. In fact, I think it's quite good, and I'm quite glad I got this on, I think it was on release day. So I'm going to give Resident Evil Revelations a 9 out of 10. Out of that, I can't really finish. I haven't finished the final boss yet, and I feel like Feltro don't get them enough screening time. If it's your birthday today, happy freaking birthday to you, and please remember to stay beautiful, and also make sure you